The United Kingdom has been shaken by a surprising announcement from the monarch. In a televised address, King Charles III revealed that he will be abdicating the throne, paving the way for his eldest son, Prince William, to become the next king. The 74-year-old king cited a desire to allow the younger generation to lead the country as the primary reason for his decision. After much reflection and prayer, I have come to the conclusion that the time has come for me to abdicate the throne of the United Kingdom, he said, his voice wavering. Charles acknowledged that the last few years have been a period of immense upheaval for both the nation and his own family, and he believes the kingdom would be better served by fresh leadership that can inspire and unite the country in these challenging times. The news of Charles's abdication came as a shock to the British public, who had widely expected him to reign for at least another decade. Buckingham Palace had not given any prior indication that an abdication was on the cards, and the announcement sent shockwaves through the stock market and prompted an outpouring of both shock and sorrow on social media. "I'm absolutely gutted," said lifelong royalist Jessica Worthington, wiping away tears. "Charles has been my sovereign for my entire adult life. I never imagined he would give up the throne like this. It's the end of an era." Indeed, the last time a British monarch voluntarily abdicated was in 1936, when Edward VIII gave up the crown to marry his divorced American lover, Wallis Simpson. That decision had plunged the monarchy into crisis, but Charles insisted that his own choice to step down was made with the best interests of the country in mind. "This is not a decision that I have made lightly," he continued in his address. "I have always strived to serve the people of this great nation with honor and integrity, but I've come to the conclusion that I am no longer the right person to guide the United Kingdom through the challenges that lie ahead. The country needs a younger, more dynamic leader, and I believe that person is my eldest son, William." The 41-year-old Duke of Cambridge will now take on the mantle of King William V, with his wife, Catherine, becoming Queen Consort. In a separate statement, William acknowledged the immense responsibility that now rests upon his shoulders. "I am humbled and honored that my father has entrusted me with the future of our beloved kingdom," he said. "These are uncertain times, but I pledge to dedicate my life to serving the people of the United Kingdom with the same duty, compassion, and resolve that has always characterized the House of Windsor." William's coronation is set to take place on December 1, 2023, just 3 months after his father's abdication. It will be the first coronation ceremony held in Britain since 1953, when Elizabeth II ascended to the throne following the death of her father, King George VI. Preparations are already underway for the historic event, which is expected to be a grand, lavish affair befitting the new king's status. Buckingham Palace has revealed that the service will be held at Westminster Abbey and will be attended by dignitaries and royals from around the world. "This will be a coronation fit for a new era," said royal commentator Emily Andrews. "William and Catherine are seen as a thoroughly modern, relatable royal couple, and I'm sure they'll want to put their own stamp on the proceedings. We can expect to see some updates to the traditional ceremony to reflect the changing times." The public reaction to Charles's abdication has been mixed, with some expressing sadness at the end of his reign while others have welcomed the news. There is a general sense of uncertainty about what William's ascension to the throne will mean for the future of the monarchy. "Charles has always been a bit of a divisive figure. Some love him, some love to hate him," said Lisa Barker, a 32-year-old Londoner. "I think a lot of people are cautiously optimistic about William taking over. He's younger, more charismatic, and seems to have a better grasp of modern PR. But there's also a worry that he might not be ready for the job. Indeed, William will face no shortage of challenges as king. The country is still reeling from the economic fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the cost of living crisis is putting immense strain on households across the UK. There are also growing calls for a second Scottish independence referendum, which could potentially lead to the breakup of the United Kingdom. Additionally, the new monarch will have to navigate the thorny issue of the monarchy's colonial legacy and its role in Britain's history of imperialism. "William is stepping into the throne at a very precarious moment in British history," said royal historian Henry Pemberton. "He'll need to strike a delicate balance, respecting tradition while also modernizing the institution and making it more relevant to a 21st century, increasingly diverse population. It's a tall order, but if anyone can do it, it's him." As the country prepares to bid farewell to King Charles and welcome the reign of King William, the mood is one of both excitement and trepidation. Many are eager to see the new monarch put his own stamp on the monarchy, while others worry that the transition of power could further destabilize an already fragile political and social landscape. One thing is certain: the UK is about to enter uncharted territory, and the world will be watching closely to see how William navigates the challenges that lie ahead.